we're back. We're just starting day 2.
Yeah.
Richie's still here.
I'm Richie.
Seemed like it was some kind of vacuum, but nothing around me. He's in space now. He's a Russian cosmonaut. He's in space. But not only around, italicized, bold, underlined, I was the only creature in the universe. As if the universe had returned to some state of singularity right before the Big Bang.
Well, don't you feel special?
Yes, before the Big Bang, there was a giant text box and some limey Russian dude's thoughts in the text box. Just sitting there in darkness.
Before there was anything, there was a Russian in space with his text box.
With his text box. Something was just about to happen, and suddenly I heard a voice. Cannot make the words, but it sounded familiar. The voice was whispering something gently as if lulling, and I realized...
God, is
voice,
that you?
The stranger girl from the bus. The girl from the dream. Who is she?
And I woke up.
He woke up. So Richie told me that things actually start happening day 2.
Oh, more things than the first day.
Yeah.
I'm trying hard not to spoil anything.
I'm trying to figure out what this is. Still.
I don't even know, man.
I'm trying to figure out what that is still.
I think it's from an old show or movie.
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm still not. It'd be nice if these like rooms were like interactive and shit, but you know, I was searching laser in the bed and yawning. Started call previous day. Local inhabitants of the camp. No, that's just wrong. My attitude towards what was happening was wrong because yesterday I'll sleep here just like that. And before it, I chatted nicely with the local pioneers. I almost said prisoners.
What's the difference?
I almost said prisoners. I even managed to come up with jokes. How could I be like that in such a situation? I should be frightened. Started with every little rustling. Should avoid all contact with the potentially hostile creatures. Try and get on 2chan and make a thread about this.
I can't get on 2chan. My life is ending.
My scene's eventually getting hazy, like I had a hangover. Too much vodka.
Not enough vodka.
Heavy drinking party. Yesterday's natural, flawless, absolutely normal conduct becomes a nightmare in the morning. A grotesque illustration of the divine comedy that is Soviet Russia.
Divine comedy. So is there some, like, God messing with him? Just like, I'll throw this guy into 80s Russia propaganda camp.
Yes, it's just like that. I can't change the past now. Then again, I probably have assessed the situation and was acting accordingly. Richie, if you were thrown into something like this, how fast would it take you to realize you were in the past?
I would see the lack of technology, freak the fuck out, crawl onto the floor, cry, and then, I don't know. But I'd realize it pretty damn fast.
Pretty damn fast?
Yeah.
Oh, good,
I'd be like, oh fuck, it's a box TV, and then I'd cry.
And then I'd cry. I'd cry. Oh wait, you know what makes it even more 80s? There's a VCR attached to it. Bedhead. Fumbled with it in distrust and tried it on afterward. Did you see that word? They spelled it.
What? Go back. I see it.
Afterwards.
Afterwards.
Playtest your games, guys. Playtest your games.
I mean, this is the first English translation.
Walking around in winter clothes. Wish I could see myself, but I looked like a clown. And after that, I needed a mirror, at least a tiny one. Oh. Finally found the wardrobe door. Do I get to see myself now? Why do I have no eyes? Holy! I looked like a newfound pioneer and jumped away in surprise. There was a teenager on the other side of the mirror. He resembled me, but he wasn't me.
This is what I was talking about, Curtis.
Where did the weak stubbles go? Where did the bags under my eyes? The slouch, the deathly fatigue in my face. It seemed that I had not been thrown back in time into a parallel reality, but instead simply changed bodies with someone else. This reminds me of that movie, 18 Again, with Zac Efron, and I forgot the other guy's name. I don't want to like. I might be going on a whim here. It may sound absolutely retarded, but I think it was Tim Allen.
I don't know.
Or something like that. It was either Tim Allen, and then he turned into like an 18-year-old Zac Efron. And then he was like trying to get back, but he couldn't. And this is kind of like that. But with Russians.
But with Russians and communism?
Change bodies into someone else. Why does he have no eyes? That should be the thing he can be concerned about. Right
I have no eyes. How can I even see myself?
It's real simple.
But
Such
Curtis,
things happen every day. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Such things happen every day. Is that what I just read?
But Curtis,
Too cool.
how can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real? I love quoting Jaden Smith.
Jaden Smith. Oh god, imagine Jaden Smith as the MC of this game. Nothing would get done. Nothing would get done. It was actually what? Okay, let's actually get going here. Between school and university years, well, at least that's something. Person in an extreme situation did fail to notice the elephant in the room. The camp leader noticed it. Last night she told me off with addressing her proper respect. Ah, screw that.
So he was in his late 20s, but he's like 18 again.
Yeah. The clock was not lying. The breakfast was long over. Oh well, I'll try to find something in the canteen. It worked out well yesterday with Slavy, didn't it? These memories made me smile involuntarily. The sun was shining brightly outside. Light breeze was blowing. A beautiful summer day. It had not felt so good in the morning for a few years. All problems were gone, vanished into the clouds that were white as snow. Guys, I will blur out the nudity. Fuck you.
You know there's an option to turn it off?
Yeah, there is, but fuck that.
Okay.
Because sometimes visual novels, if you turn off the adult thing, it'll most of the time cut half the game.
And then you'll lose some story.
Yeah.
You'll lose plot, quotation mark.
You know,
plot.
I'm serious. I'm deeply serious. Some visual novels will do that. Like you turn off the adult content filter, and then like half the game's gone. Yeah, half the game's gone. It turns into a fucking 40-minute game if you turn it off.
Where did the game go?
I swear to God. Welcome to Dimitri and it came out of nowhere.
Reminds me of Justin
Oh
playing
my,
with
she's
his VNs with the nudity
that
turned off.
swag hat. I swear to God. Good morning, son. Morning. I smiled at the best so that no matter what, my morning was indeed good. You only arrived yesterday, so it's decided not to wake you up. But the breakfast.
The breakfast.
Never mind. Here, take this. Something wrapped in paper.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Judging by the oily stains, I thought it meant oily Stalin. That's what I read. I swear to God. It looked
Oily
Oh my God. There had to be sandwiches inside.
Oily Stalin. That's probably some retro.
Oh wait,
Russian
no,
porn.
it's an oily bag, and with sandwiches in it. What is it covered in tank grease? Because it better be. Now go wash yourself.
KV1 needs to be oiled with something, Curtis.
Wait a second. Quickly ran to the house and came to shove a small bag in my hands. Toothbrush, soap, small towel, and something else I did not look closely. Pioneer should always be clean and tidy. Let me do your neckerchief properly for the first time. Yours is dangling. You should do it yourself once you learn how to. Do we have to? I'm going to wash myself now. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. It could hook onto the tap and strangle me. Fine. Later then. And don't forget about the... Wait, this guy can't put on a goddamn neckerchief?
I guess not. You have like the face of disbelief so hard. I think the fact that MC can't put on a neckerchief has killed Curtis inside. Curtis?
I can't read.
I forgot how to read.
Pencils, paper, drawing lines. You don't forget such things.
Curtis just forgot how to read.
What lineup? What do you
What do
mean?
you mean, what lineup, you slut?
She frowned. It's Monday today. My approximations were telling me it's Sunday. Then again, a shift in the day of the week is not the worst thing. Usually we have lineups early in the morning before breakfast, but it's Monday today, so we were having it at 12 o'clock. Don't be late. All right, but where? At the square. Where else? There were no reasons to arguing. I headed back to the bathing place. Oh dear.
Wonderful.
Malfunctioning, decaying socialism.
I love that description of it.
Funny turtle with a tin shell, paws, taps, and ceramic belly. I felt sick. Squeamish person, but nonetheless standing there, I realized that there was some minimal level of Habitual comfort, which I found troublesome to do without. It's often like that when you lose things that you thought were ordinary in common use suddenly understand just how essential they were.
He's probably thinking of 2chan about now. He's like, it's essential.
Ah, screw this. This is if I only had a choice. This water was ice cold.
It's rock hard nickels time.
Washing my face and mouth became. What'd you just say?
you read it was ice cold. It's rock hard nipples time. Diamond cutters.
There was no toothpaste in the bag. There was no toothpaste in the bag? That bitch. I could brush my teeth without it, but there was a small round box wrapped into a towel. Tooth powder. He's in the 80s. He's in the 80s.
The 80s are confirmed.
Cute. 1 point for me being somewhere in the past. I washed myself quite quickly, also due to the ice cold water.
It seems like these translations are either really spot on or kind of patchy.
Someone was coming quickly or like running towards me. I turned around. It was Slavia,
Yes.
dressed in tracksuit. This girl probably looked good in anything, pioneer uniform, bikini, and even in a spacesuit. Another cosmonaut reference, please. Russian can into space.
Can into.
Ohio, I mean,
Wazoo!
Good morning, yeah. Good
Wazoo!
morning.
It almost sounds like a Japanese
Oh
one.
yeah,
Wazoo.
real smooth. Why didn't you come for breakfast? I overslept. I said it as
Like
if
a
I was
true
proud
American.
about it. But all good Dimitri Evna gave me some sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
Oh, great then. Don't forget about the lineup. Yeah, sure. As if I could forget. Run. Right. I gotta run. Enjoy yourself.
What if she ran by while we were like naked or something? This is the bathing area.
It's obviously you sleep. Richie, you bathe in your you bathe in your tank outfit. You do everything in your tank outfit. It doesn't matter.
You bathe in your tank operator outfit.
Yeah. Washing bags and eat the sandwiches, and then head to the square. And you use the Mosin bayonet to brush your teeth.
Man, you just tape a brush to your end of your Mosin.
As if jumping into the last car of a departing train. It didn't turn out to be the best idea because I found Olga inside, who was changing. Oh dear. Can't believe her noticed me. Send me a note away immediately. Heard about knocking? Now get out.
I don't think you have nude content on because it would have shown her undressing if you did.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I have it off. I turned it off.
No, I think you have it off and you wanted it on. Where is it even?
Filter management.
It's in Russian. We can't read it. You go back. Curtis, abort. Wait.
We'll be back. Well, we couldn't find it because I don't know why.
We don't speak Russian.
The setting was there, now it's gone. I don't know why,
All the troubleshooting guides are in, Russian. We don't speak that. So,
Yeah, that was real clumsy, wasn't it?
we did like the psych, winky face.
The site I didn't get to see.
Yeah. Her knockers are quite large. She handed me a key. Home dough.
Of course, if you disregard how phantasmagoric the events were, this camp was far from being the worst place on earth. But to call it home, which is the one day spent here, I doubt we'll be able to do that. All right, let's go. We're late. What about the sandwiches? Just eat it on the way. Tucking away the ham sandwiches, and Olga kept on talking and walking. Talking and talking. She was buzzing like a game of Operation with Parkinson's. But I cared about nothing but the food. Understood? Huh? You weren't listening. Sorry. Today's the first day of your new life as a pine. Why do I keep seeing prisoner?
Because...
Why? Like, I always have to look at that word twice before I say it, because...
Prisoner is not gulag, is correctional facility.
And you should do your best so that it becomes a happy life.
Curtis, look, kitty. Kitty.
Put my cat down.
I like your cat, though.
Serious, the pioneer has many duties. Great responsibility is conferred to him. Participate in social work, to help the juniors, to study and study and study again. We are all here like one big family. Put my cat down.
He likes me. No, cat, stop getting away.
Become part of it. Big family. Yeah, part. I had never signed a party membership card. If it could save me from listening to this nonsense. I hope that after your term here is over, you'll keep the most pleasant memories about our camp. Memories that will last your whole life. And when will this term end? Why do you keep asking silly things like, when will this game end, Richie?
When will this game end?
It seems I won't get any information from her.
How long before I am free?
This world appears to be so friendly, but it never bothered to introduce itself to me. Perhaps I take things somewhat easier than yesterday. It seems like we have some unspoken ceasefire with it. It isn't trying to hurt me, but I'm forbidden from asking questions. Of course, the situation isn't a pleasant one, but what can I do about it? A bad peace is better than a good dispute. The most important thing for you now is to make the best of the time you will spend here. I'll do my best. Honestly, I was very tired of this conversation. Yay! Okay, wait. This is the fun part. Keep going. What? Somebody's not here yet. Nope. All here. Shaped around in a brave pioneer troops. All right, go stand somewhere.
Music's a tad bit loud.
Why don't you tell me there's no more sleeping places? While the chief was running her mouth about her plans for the week, I stared at the people. A few heads away from the stood electronic a little further, Lena and Slavia, near to the line, Liana and Elisa. Everyone I met were here. Olga spoke about some competitions, and I turned my attention to the monument, Jenda. Cannot remember any revolutionary with a similar name. He had a weird posture too, as if he looks around with distrust, maybe contempt, or even disdain. Probably some local leader. Daydreaming again? Slavia brought me back to reality. Olga stood nearby. Still remember the plan for the week? The plan? The plan! I will never forget.
Nice.
Yeah, perfect. She looked at Slavia. Did you get it? Yes. Slavia handed me a piece of paper. It's a checklist. Here are your 4 positions to check. Do it all today.
Here's where stuff gets interesting.
Or no bread line for you. No bread lines.
No worshipping Stalin for you today.
No ticket rations, said the bread
But
line.
Mom, I want to worship Stalin Senpai.
There's some clubs in the clubhouse. And a musical club in a separate building, but not the clubhouse. Then visit the infirmary. And then finally visit the library. Yes.
Yes.
Duh.
Duh.
Checklist seemed like a good chance of finding out something since I had to go to places I have never gone before.
Wonderful.
Man, come on. Starts right now. What about lunch? Don't worry, I'll bring you more sandwiches. Sandwiches.
Which is... Are the sandwiches magic?
Checklist is more important. Good luck. They went fast enough for me not to ask anything else. This is a scavenger hunt.
Scavenger hunt, yes.
Missed breakfast, now missed lunch too. This ain't good.
This ain't good.
I'll starve before the end of the day. You're right. This is a gulag. They're not feeding me.
Cat, don't lick me.
Manage it in time. Maybe I'll manage it in time somehow. Lunch starts at 1 p.m. And again, if I go there, I might miss a place on the checklist. Does it really take you that much time to run around the entire camp?
Yeah, don't go to the lunch place. You'll miss the checklist thing and bad things happen to you.
Bad things will happen?
Yeah, you'll get like...
If I feed my face?
The Russian tank will pull up, the barrel will slowly turn towards you. You will run, and you'll get blasted away. And besides, you're gonna get more sandwiches anyway.
Oh.
Go to the music club. The music club.
The music?
Music.
Why?
Music. Go music.
Why?
It's fun.
Small one-level building was located some distance from the other camp's buildings. Opened the door and came in.
Whoa, why are you eating that? No! It's eating my zipper!
Yeah, don't...
Cats!
Yeah, leave my cat alone, see?
I like your cat.
Leave
It's
him alone.
fat.
There were enough
Soft.
instruments for a whole orchestra here. The drums, the guitars, and even a piano. Spent some time looking at it closely at every instrument, wanted to guess the time period from where they are from, but suddenly I heard the crawling sound coming from underneath the piano. Oh dear. Girl seemed like she was looking for something. She was standing on all fours in such a pose that I hesitated to talk at first. Excuse me. Pointing her, who's there?
Thump.
She tried to stand up at the piano. Bottom prevented her from doing that. Speaking of bottom, ouch.
Oh, guess who that is?
She struggled out.
It's
Sorry.
Hatsune Miku, somehow. Ha, ha, ha.
Oh, you got a checklist. You must be new here. Yes. My name...
What did I just tell you? What did I just tell you? He's done. He's walking away from the computer.
You can play.
It's only me now. Curtis left. He's done. He's done.
Done.
My name is Miku. I am the new Pop-Tart Senpai. I'll be substituting. Okay. No, really, I'm serious. Nobody believes me. It's my real name. I wonder why no one believes you. My mother is Japanese. So every Japanese person just looks like a fucking anime character now, don't they? Okay, he's kicking me out. I gotta do this for Mother Russia.
I have to do this to redeem myself. I have to do this to redeem myself.